Hi everyone, hope you're having a good day. AI is around and ever present, and you can use it to your advantage when you are designing KDP books or other materials that you want to use for print on demand. I have been using Midjourney now for about a year, and there are lots of pros and cons for using Midjourney, and I just want to go through that in the video with you today. So if you're interested in seeing how you can use AI to help support some work that you're doing, particularly Midjourney, stick around. Let's head over to the computer. So there are a couple of things before you can even go on and start using Midjourney. One is a server that you need to kind of download for yourself. It's called Discord. It's a bit like a message board, I suppose, a bit like Reddit and those kind of ones. So you download that for yours and you then install it onto your computer. It doesn't cost you anything at all. And the other thing that you're going to need to be able to then use Midjourney within Discord is to go to Midjourney, and you'll need to join Midjourney. You will need to set up an account, and Midjourney have a couple of different price points now for using their software. So I've just logged into my Midjourney account, and I've gone down to my username, just hit manage subscriptions. And at the moment I am on a basic plan. That basic plan is costing me $10 a month. I'm seriously considering whether or not I'm actually getting the best out of my $10 a month, but I'm going to keep it for now. This plan gives me some limited generations, so $200 a month, general commercial terms, access to member gallery, and so on. The other options that I have are these. And I have moved between the $10 and $30 a month. So if I'm on holidays or I know that I've got a lot of time at home, I might bump up to this, particularly if I'm using Midjourney a lot. I've ran out of my limited generations. I've not used Pro or Mega. So they're the monthly billing cycles, or you can go yearly. I get really annoyed that everything that you have to do online now has to have something to do with subscription. It's really, really frustrating. But anyway, I digress. And then there's some interesting questions there about, what do you do with fast hours and what have you. So this is working for me. This is the one that I'm using. So you'll need Discord. When you sign up, you'll get given a link, and that's what you will put in your Discord to then have your Midjourney attached. So for instance, if I pop across to Discord now, hang on. Okay, so this is my Discord environment. So up here, I'm on the home page, and you'll notice that I've got some of these servers down the side. So if you did sign up for Midjourney, you would have to come into your Discord, and then you'd add a server, and then it would say already have an invite. You'd say join a server, and you'd put the invite link there to the Midjourney and join that server. And once you have done that, you'll notice that it will turn up here. So you'll have a Midjourney bot on the Midjourney. I don't know why I've got two, don't ask me. And if you hit one of these, it'll take you to Midjourney. Now, you can have it like this, and you can come down to here to one of these little newbies sections, and you can see what other people have been looking at and been adding to and trying to find. Now, I don't like using it like this because your search gets lost in amongst the many hundreds that will happen at the same time. So you find that you scroll up and down, up and down, up and down. So I created my own server here. This is my own personal one. It's just me. There is a way that you can go in and ask the bot to connect for you, and I think that I have that here. And if you go back into Midjourney, it actually tells you how to add the bot to your server. So you can create your own server, give it your name, which I did, Ali17, and then you select the bot from the list and add the app, and then you will end up with adding it to your server. So you'll click down, add it to your server, and then authorize it. And then that just means that when you use it, you actually get to have it right here with just you. Okay, so the Midjourney bot is working in my server at the moment. Right, so when you do have your server here, you obviously want to go searching for something. So if you want to do that, you have to do a prompt, which is / imagine, and then enter, and then you can write a prompt in there. Now I'm thinking about doing a weight loss journal, so I might put something in here, an image that shows someone working out to lose weight. Let's see what that gives me. All right, and then you click enter and it will take you down. You'll see that it is searching, it's waiting to start. Because I'm on the $10 plan, it is a little bit of a slow start. And here we go. There we have. Okay, someone's working out to lose weight. So here you have some little arrows. You can come in here and you can go image that shows a group of people working out to lose weight. Let's see what that gives us. Now they are a bit small on the screen, so what you can do is you can actually click on the group and that will enlarge it. And then if you'd like to, you can open it up in your browser and that makes it even bigger again. And I suggest doing this because AI likes to add human limbs and do weird things to things. So it's best that you do check. I mean, look at this guy's head. This reminds me of Chariots of Fire in not a good way. All right. So back to Discord. Let's see if we can go imagine. Here we go. A tape measure surrounding healthy foods. Okay, let's just open that one. Let's open that up in the browser and see if it's done anything weird to the vegetables and fruits. Everything looks to be something resembling something you'd eat. So we're getting there. So let's go back and let's do one more. I'll just redo it again. It's the same thing again. I actually think, just for the purposes of this video, I'm going to come back up here and choose this one. So when you have got some pictures there, you can go, they read 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you've got upload 1, upload 2, upload 3, upload 4. If you like one, but you want to see it done in a couple of different ways, you can do a variation thereof. So I like 4, so I'm going to upload 4, but I'm going to do a variation of 3 and see whether or not it has got something there that doesn't look like an eyeball. So when you get your single one, then you can do some other things here too. So you can upscale it. And I think if I'm going to use it for any sort of print, you are going to have to upscale. Otherwise, you're going to have to do an upscale in another piece of software, which is really annoying. So let's see if I can get that one started at upscaling. Let's see what it's brought out as variations of this other one. Let's open that up in browser. Oh, it's a mushroom. Now I get it. So I've shown you a little bit of Midjourney, and I do have some pros and cons here. So here are my list of pros. I think that it's, once you've got everything set up, it's absolutely easy to use. You just type in your prompt and away you go, and it will start generating images for you. The images, I think, are fairly high quality, but you also have the capacity to be able to upscale. So that's a nice feature that they have within the latest version of Midjourney, is that you can upscale and get good quality out of some of those images. You can tweak the images, so you can do variations of, and that's really handy. So if you're really liking something, or you find that as you change up the prompt starts working well for you, then that's a great flexible tool to have. And I'd recommend taking that prompt and maybe copying it off to another document in case you ever want to use it again and tweak it further or change it up. You can include lots of different styles. So when I was doing mine today, I could have said in the style of Picasso, I could have said very simplistic, or I could have put words like that in there, and that would have generated a whole different lot of images again. The best thing is that I use Midjourney a little bit for working out colouring in pages in my KDP, and the work that I do with KDP, but I also use it to get some ideas for art projects, or design. So you could put in a prompt like, show me a great design for a digital planner, and it will pop out a few different versions, and then you can get inspired by what you see on the screen. Or if I was looking for a particular colouring in page, for example, let's just say a Labrador dog in a park running on a lead, and it gave an image, but the image itself was a little bit greyed out or wasn't any good. I could use that to then do the drawing of that. So for artists, it's pretty good. I've used it for things like design, for painting. I've actually gone in and I wanted a particular look for a painting. I can't remember what it was now. It might have been, I know I did one of a duck. I did my own painting of a duck. In fact, I think I've got it sitting in here. Sorry, I'm going to have to move you because you're sitting on a book. But so this picture of a duck, I said to Midjourney, can you find me a picture of a duck looking into the camera? And there we go. It gave me that, and I painted this. So this is my gouache painting of a duck, and that was a great and that was a really cool project to do, just based on getting a something to copy from. So I enjoyed that. So yeah, for that reason it's good. Is it worth $10 good? I don't know. These are the pros. So the pros for me is that it is expensive. They are US prices, so that converts for me $10 into US works out to be something like more like, I'd hate to say it, like $14, $15 a month or something like that. And if I'm in the $30 plan, that's even more, and I have to justify a good use of it to keep paying that. I also think that you waste a lot of your generations. So you saw that I didn't have unlimited in the cheaper plan. I only had 200. Even in the bigger plan, you're wasting a lot of generations because you go searching and then you go off tangents, and you can quickly, even if you're using the cheaper plan, waste a lot of generated images as you're looking and searching, and that eats up your plan. Before you know it, you get a prompt that says, sorry, you've reached your limit for the month. Other thing about Midjourney, you have to learn as you go. It's one of those things, when I first set it up, I had no clue how to do anything. I had to do a lot of searching in Google, I had to ask a lot of questions, rely on users to help. And that was for things like prompts, learning different prompts, but also keystrokes. So where you have the /imagine prompt, there are others that you can put in to get the image to tile, for instance. So if you wanted a tiled image, you go pattern of dogs, and then you do -- tile, and then it would give you a square image in the prompt. I might show you that in a second. And the other thing too is that if you are using this for a business, in a business sense, and I suppose you could include KDP in that, these images aren't sort of private. You can use them commercially, but they're also available to everyone else who's on the server. So that could be a real pro as well for using Midjourney. But it is a lot of fun. Let me show you just a couple little keystrokes. Again, sharing something I'll know, and hopefully if you might be able to, there's a bit of dust bunny in there, and maybe you can use it in your exploration. So let's head back to the computer. I'll quickly show you that. Right, now here we are. So I'm going to go imagine, let me see, imagine a horse in the style of Picasso. So there we go, in the style of Picasso. So there's an art one. Now if I wanted to do a pattern, so let's have old vintage, oops, better put Imagine first. Imagine an old vintage rose pattern, and I'm going to go dash dash tile because I want this one to be something that I could take and make seamless in another program. So dash dash tile will give you that. Let's see what happens here. Now if I bring that up, you can see that there's an opportunity there for that to be a repeating pattern. So this time I'm going to imagine a wall art picture of the Sydney Harbour Bridge in the style of Matisse. And this time I'm going to put dot dot AR. That means aspect ratio. So it's not dot dot, sorry, hyphen hyphen aspect ratio AR space 2 to 3. So that gives the dimensions. You might see on Etsy where people print out things by 2 by 3, whatever. So that's the ratio. So that will give you a 2 by 3 image, and you'll notice that it will change. It won't be square. So we've gone from having up here where the horses were, just your normal ones. These are more square because they have been tiled so that you can have seamless patterns. And this one is going to look different again. So let's see what we get here. There we are. So they have come out in the aspect ratio of 2 to 3. These actually look quite good. Might even use these ones myself. I absolutely love it. And if I just bring these up here, so you can see that they have that 2 to 3 aspect ratio. And these will also need to be upscaled. So if you're intending on using something like this to create digital art, digital AI art, I must say, for Etsy wall art, that kind of thing, then you can print 2 to 3 up to, is it 26 by 32 inches or something like that. If you're going to go that big, then you're going to need good quality, because if they're not upscaled, then you will find that as you get them, enlarge them bigger and bigger and bigger, that they're going to pixelate on you. So you have a couple of options with something like this, because this is just a, I guess it's not a realistic picture. You could upscale and then you can vectorize it. I wouldn't suggest vectorizing anything that was a photo though, because the vectorizer does weird things with photos. It's much better with colors and blocks of colors and shapes. But anyway, if you wanted something like this, so again, I would upload, I actually really like this one here. If I uploaded to 2, and then I can upscale it by 4. Let's have a look and see what that will give us. Yeah, in fact, I might even, while that's doing that, I'm just going to pop back up here. I might even just, number 3 here is really pretty. So let's do that one. So I'm going to open it in browser and then save that image to the downloads. And if I have a look at this one here and go to properties, at the moment it's 1.4 meg. And if I open it up and I start scrolling in, you can see that it is starting to lose that quality. Okay, this is what I mean by having to upscale. If I go back actually and click on that again, just get rid of that one and just go to properties again and have a look at the details. So yep, so its dimensions at the moment are 1024. It's a PNG file and it hasn't got any bit rate there at the moment. Okay, so let's cancel out of that. Alright, so here we go. We have got our Sydney Harbour uploaded, upscaled 1:4. So we're going to save that image into my downloads. And let's go to downloads and have a look and see what this one is made up of. So we've got wall art here. Let's go to properties. So this one has saved at 6.29 megs. That's quite a substantive amount. And if I have a look here, its dimensions are 3584 by 5376 and it's saved at 72 dots per inch. Now, industry standard, from what I've heard, is 300 dots per inch is what you want to get to. So the upscaling in Midjourney does a good job. 72 is pretty good. To get it a little bit higher, I'd probably take it into Photoshop and increase the dimensions and save at 300 dpi and hopefully not lose a lot from there. But if we open this up and we zoom in, you can see that it has really held on to the clarity of that picture. There you have it, everyone. A little bit of an insight into the way I use Discord and Midjourney. Now, when it comes to all this AI and technology, I'm just kind of fumbling and finding my way. And I don't do too badly. I'm actually experiencing some success. So if you're out there and you know a lot more than me, well done you. You do you. I'm just trying to help out in the best way that I can with somebody who may not be as proficient or as knowledgeable, but I certainly am open to anyone sharing any of their proficiency or knowledge this way as well. So that's my video about Midjourney. If you have any other questions and something that perhaps you need to know that I didn't cover, pop it down into the comments section. And on that note, I'm going to end the video today and I will see you in the next one. Bye.